Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce myself. My name is Dafra Sora. I'm from UFB2G. My name is 25061. And in this presentation, I will bring the topic of the future of the e-commerce and online business in Indonesia. So, what is e-commerce and why does it matter? E-commerce is simply means buying or selling products uh, or service through the internet. Instead of going a physical store, people can browse on their product phone or computer, place an order, pay digitally, and receive the item at their doorstep, all without leaving home. Why is it matter? It saves a time and the money for consumer. It opens a new income opportunities for seller, especially the small business. It connects buyer and seller across the different island and region. It drives economics growth and creates job in logistics, technology, and content creation. It gives the rural communities access to products that were previously unavailable locally. So, where is we stand right now? The Indonesian online. Indonesian is the one of the biggest and the most exciting digital market in the world. The sheer size of the population combined with the rapid spread of the smartphone and affordable mobile data has created a perfect environment for online business to thrive. The fact about Indonesian digital landscape is Indonesian has more than 278 million people, making it the most fourth populated country in the world, and over 250 million Indonesia are active internet user with more than sorry, in more than 90% accessing the internet through the smartphone. Indonesia has 106 196 million shopper, making it one of the large online consumer marketing in South Asia. Indonesia digital economy reached approximately 82 billion in 2023, with an e-commerce as its largest contributor. So this is June, the e-commerce in Indonesia. In early 2000, first online markets appear, but internet access is limited and expensively. Only a small number of urban Indonesia shop online. 2010 and 2015, smartphone become more affordable. Mobile data prices drop. Places like Tokopedia and Bukalapak launch, making it easier for everyday Indonesians to sell and buying online. 2015 and 2019, massive investment into Indonesian tech startup. Shopee and Lazada entered the market with aggressive promotion. Digital wallet like GoPay and OVO make online payment easier. Millions of new shoppers come online every year. So in 2020 and 2021, this is the turning point when the physical store are closed during lockdown. Both seller and buyers were were forced to online. Many people who had never shopped online try it for first time. and many never went back to shopping only offline. 2022 and present. TikTok Shop disrupt the market with live streams telling, social commerce explode, network expand to smaller cities. E-commerce become a mainstream part of a daily Indonesian life. Major trends shaping in online business feature. The trend one is social commerce. Shopping through social media, people no longer just use media to chat or watch a just watch a video. They discover and buy product directly through platforms like TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. Seller go live, showcase their product in the real time, answer question, and complete the sale. All within the app, the ad. This is especially powerful in Indonesia, where social media usage is among the highest in the world. The trend two is BNPL or Buy Now Pay Later. Service like Shopee Pay Later, Kredivo, and Akulaku allow customers to buy product immediately and pay for them over time. Sometimes without any interest. This has been a game changer in Indonesia, especially for lower income or young people who may not have a credit card or don't have income. BNPL is expanding purchasing power and bringing more Indonesia into the formal digital economy. Social e-commerce, the fastest growing to shop in Indonesia. Instead, going to an e-commerce website to search for a product, consumer discover product while scrolling through their social media feeds. A content creator may be wearing a dress and share the link to the video. A seller might go live on TikTok at 9 p.m. maybe demonstrate their product, offer a limited time discount, and sell 100 of a unit within an hour. The entire experience, discover, enjoy, engage, and buy happen in one place. And the, they just need a one phone to run all of this. And why Indonesian people love it? Indonesia spend an average of 3 hours or more per day uh, on social media. Trust is built through the real people, influencers, neighbor, and friend rather than anonymous listing. Live selling creates excitement and urgency, making shopping feel like entertainment. Seller can just start with zero capital, just a phone, a product, and social media account. How the online technology is making online business smarter and faster. Technology is the engine that powers modern e-commerce behind every smooth shopping experience from personalized product recommendation to fast delivery. There is a complex system of technology working silently in background. Understanding how this technology works will help you appreciate why the future of e-commerce will be even more efficient and personalized. AI. This is the brain that behind the platform. So the one is recommended the product based on the what customer has previously viewed or the bought. Set the price dynamically based on the demand, time of day, and competitive pricing. And then detect a fraudulent transaction before they cause a harm. And then they are a powerful one, the powerful the powerful one uh, feature is the chatbots that can answer customer question 24 hours a day, 7 weeks a week, 7 day a week, and then a predict which product will be in high demand to seller can prepare their inventory in advance. Okay, the current logistic landscape is Indonesia logistic has grown rapidly alongside e-commerce. Major delivery companies like JNT Express, JNA, and Cepat, and Antarja now operate nationwide, a network capable of reaching most cities and towns within 1 until 5 day business day. In major cities like Jakarta, Surabaya, and Bandung, same delivery has come a standard for many product categories. The remaining gap is the delivery to remote island, rural, or highland and can take weeks and cost significantly more than our urban deliveries. Poor road infrastructure in some region Indonesia makes reliable delivery difficult. High logistic costs uh, in many area drive up product price and for customer in those regions. Many smaller sellers still struggle to manage multiple couriers option effectively. Why does this matter? Better logistics mean more Indonesian regardless of where they live can participate in e-commerce both as buyer and seller. When logistics improve, the market expand. Every village that gains reliable delivery access become a new market and new opportunity, of course. And what could slow down the growth? Challenge one is the digital divide. Not everyone has equal access while urban Indonesia in Java and Bali enjoy 4G and 5G connectivity. Millions of people in rural Sumatra, Kalimantan, Sulawesi, and Papua still struggle with a slow, unreliable internet. Without an equal access, e-commerce will be remain an urban privilege rather than a nationwide economic equalizer. Bridging this gap requires massive investment in internet infrastructure, particularly in remote and understand the area. Challenge two is counterfeit and low quality product. Particularly the consumer, one of the most persistent problem in Indonesia. E-commerce is the most persistent of the counterfeit goods. Fake brands, products sold as genie. This is only harm a customer who receive a poor quality items, but also damage the reputation of the legitimate the seller. Platforms are investing in better verification system, but enforcement remains difficult at scale. So the conclusion is Indonesia e-commerce journey is the one of the most remarkable economic transformation happening anywhere in the world today. In less than a 2 decade, the country has gone from a market where online shopping was a novelty to an where hundreds of million people buy and sell digital every single day. But as impressive as the growth has been, the truth is we are still in the early stage. The majority of the Indonesia for 46 million small businesses are not online yet. Hundreds of millions of people, smaller cities and rural areas are just beginning their digital journey. New technology like AI, augmented reality, and drone delivery are still being adopted. The biggest chapter of Indonesia e-commerce story are still being written. So that's it for the presentation today. Thank you and Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.